Welcome back to another vlog. Who would have thought that I'd actually made my first video? But we have. I uploaded it. Well, I edited it last night and put it to schedule, but then I uploaded it at 1 a.m. and I don't know why I did that. So, not ideal. So I need to figure out how to upload and for it to upload on time. But we are into another week. This week I am back to uni. My endo symptoms are like, I can feel them starting to flare and I just haven't been managing them well at all. So we need to get back onto that. So I'll probably show you how I try and manage them, and I'll probably show you how to try and manage them whilst also juggling uni. So yeah. Going to Hampstead Heath today for a little walkie poos. And then one of the uni girls is making us dinner, which is so cute. So I'll take you along for all of that. I am not looking forward to the 7 a.m. alarm tomorrow, and I know it's a normal time to wake up, but I'm not a morning person. I said it in the last vlog and I'll say it again, I'm not a morning person. So the odds of me picking up the camera while I'm getting ready in the morning is so slim. I'll just be like this the whole way through. And no one wants that.
Hell. Like a child.
Good morning. It's Monday and I'm actually think I'm on time today. I don't know. Yesterday Naz told me off for always being late, and I am like, the thing is, like, I'll be like, I'm ready to go now, and then by the time I leave the door, like 3-4 minutes have passed and I don't really know how that happens, but hopefully I'll get there on time. I'm like pacing it, but at least it's not too cold. I thought I had uni till 4 today, but it's only till 1. Thankfully, we're gonna go into uni, come back, have lunch, maybe go gym or start check-ins. I don't really like to do anything else until I've got check-ins done, so I feel like it'll be gym after. But I put on my gym clothes this morning so that I was ready, and I'm going to stop vlogging because there's so many people walking this morning that it's not happening. Power tables have turned. I was actually early. It's so fun learning new things, but we have an exam on everything that we're learning, like for this module. We're doing pregnancy and childbirth, and having an exam basically means that you can't switch off. That you literally cannot switch off in any lecture, because you switch off, like, you've missed a section of the exam, and you don't want to do that because, like I said, my academic validation can't handle it. I need to have good grades, so I can't switch off, which basically just means that I was very drained. I finished at 1. It's now like nearly 3:30, and I could have probably done an hour check-ins by this point, but I just needed to switch off. Like, I needed to read, scroll, watch like a YouTube video. Like, I just needed to eat my lunch and just fully switch off before going into it, because I hate doing check-ins when I feel even slightly brain foggy. I don't feel brain foggy anymore, but I just hate doing it when I have, oh my god, my watch keeps going off because I've got a group chat and it's really just going off. I'm gonna put it on Do Not Disturb. It was in lecture that I had to turn it off. I was like, guys, I've got stuff to do. That was a delayed reaction, but I really fucking hurt. Just hit myself on my desk. Honestly, you want to know the desk situation I have as well? I don't want to be a moaner, but I'm proper am moaner right now. But this is a situ. This is the size of my desk, okay? This isn't meant to be here. I forgot to put it in my bag. But this is the size of my desk. There is room for anything. Going to check-ins now. The way that I kind of do it, well, no, not kind of, the way that I do it, I'm doing my one-to-ones today, and then on Wednesday I'm going to do 5 check-ins. 5 check-ins are very different to one-to-one, so I'm going to go over how I do one-to-ones. Basically, my girlies send me a voice note. Some of them send me like 4, but like Zoe's just sent me quite a lot, to be fair, but they're all really short. I feel like, you know, when you know someone's had like a brainwave throughout them and be like, oh, let me add this. That's what's happened here. So I've got like 7 from here, but I feel like it's just, they're very short ones. I will listen through to them, write my notes on my notepad, and then respond back with a Loom video. And well, before I do the Loom video, I'll make any tweaks to their programming. If they need new programming, I actually need to program for a few clients today. I've got a few programmings to do, so it'll be a little bit of a longer check-in process because programming just takes me longer, and that's all it is. If I don't have to program, like, for anyone, then it's easier, but I do quite like programming as well, but this is why I couldn't do it when I had brain fog. If I had brain fog, I cannot program. I can't think straight, and it's just not good. So I'm kind of, well, no, I am glad. I'm not kind of, I am glad that I had that time to just sort my head out, because I was not feeling right. I've also got really bad ovulation pain. It's okay when I sit down, but when I'm walking or moving about, like, it's really cramping up. And that's a bit bizarre, because normally when I'm moving about, it's a bit easier. My sciatica is just there, which isn't ideal. It's not too bad now, but at uni it was bad. And yeah, I popped it up on my story being like, oh, ovulation pains doing my arse, and I hope it's not endo. And then someone replies being like, you'd know if it was endo. And I was like, thanks. Like, I don't know if that's saying that I'm not in as much pain as I saying I was in. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I hate the whole contest of, well, my pain's worse than yours, like, it's just draining seeing it online. Like, people, yeah, it's just a lot. Whether they meant it that way or not is a different, like, they probably didn't mean it like that, but it's just a lot. It is scary whenever I get a new symptom, because it's just like, okay, so is this normally, like, a sign of a new symptom is the tissue has regrown since the last surgery, and I am over a year since my last surgery, and I have done really well for that year to basically be symptom free. But my ovulation pain now kicking in, just, I'm not loving it. And it's one of those ones where I'm like, okay, so is that because there's now, is this going on my ovaries? Like, is there something going on with endo tissue? Is the inflammation affecting my ovaries? Like, what's going on? I don't feel very, like, infused by it. It's, when I got diagnosed, we're on a tangent here, I'll stop yapping in a second, but when I got diagnosed, I was 20, and I was told, you don't have 10 years. Like, I was like, is my fertility okay? And she was like, yeah, your fertility's fine, but don't wait 10 years. And we're now 5 years on from that, and it is like every year I feel like I'm just like ticking off, oh, that was another year that you didn't try and have kids, but also I've not been in a position to be able to have kids. Like, I'm still at uni. But yeah, it's just a lot. And now having that ovulation pain on top of it is like, okay, so what's happening here? Is my fertility slowly being affected now? Because so far my tubes and ovaries have all been unscathed from it, but from the last surgery it had grown in new places. So has it now grown in new places? There was going on, and it's just, yeah, it's not ideal. It's just not ideal to have that. I know, like, cramping during ovulation can be a common thing, but for, like, quite a lot of my symptoms, like my bladder was playing up last night, I had sciatica today, cramping, inflammation. It's just a bit like, okay, well, we're getting a bit of a ticking off of stuff going on here. There's quite a few symptoms, so it's not ideal. I'm just going to keep a log of it and monitor the next couple of cycles, and then go and have a look at that, because I think, like, when it came to sciatica, I just put it off. And also I was told, no, not sciatica I didn't put off. I tried to get help and I didn't get the help that I wanted. That's a lie. My bladder I put off, because I was just like, I know, like, weaning blood is just endo, and whilst it's a sign of something bad, it can be a sign of things that are worse. I know it isn't, so it's just a bit like, okay. But yeah, it's a lot. It's the reality. Yeah. Also, I literally just said I feel fine, and now I'm like, ugh, not so much. But it is fine. It's also funny because my uni friends, hi girls, I shot a couple of clips in the montage before I'm watching this, and I just know they're gonna be like, what were you talking about? Or I ask a question on it. So hi. I don't really talk about stuff like that to, like, people around me. I talk to my mum about it, and, like, my boyfriend, and that's about it. I don't really like to be like, oh, like, it's really get me down a little bit, like, obviously talk about your emotions, like, always please do, but it's just, yeah, I'd rather talk to a camera. It's Tuesday now. I ended up finishing check-ins last night and then heading to the gym, which was so needed. I just felt like I really got in my head yesterday with having that ovulation pain, and it brought me down a little bit, I won't lie. But the girls with my check-ins can always just bring my mood up, and by the end of it I was just buzzing. Like, I just love doing those check-ins. Probably need to get better filming that, but I also just don't want to be, like, sharing what my clients say. Like, it's a bit, I need to figure out a way to do it so you can kind of see what I do without just telling you what I do. But yeah, they just brought my mood right up. So today I'm at uni 9 till 5, which was a long one. Yesterday I was so, like, mentally drained from just doing till 1 because we have to really take on a lot of information, but we do have a bit of a break for lunch, so we're going to have like a 2-hour lunch break, which will be good. This evening I am going to see Nosferatu with one of the girls. We both like kind of like messed up films, and it's meant to be one of those like creepy films, which I won't lie, it might scare me on my way back home, but it is kind of fun to watch, so we'll give that a watch as well. And then it will just be an early night. My sleep is now getting a lot better. I am sleeping at a normal time. I was asleep by like 10:30, like 10:45 last night, which I was pretty happy with, but I just kept waking up, and I just feel like my body's just like, what is going on? And I also panic that I'll miss an alarm. Like, I just don't like to ever miss an alarm, so I'll wake up and like keep checking that I haven't missed it. But we're getting there. I'm really in my like no makeup era because I hate the feeling of it on my skin at the moment. I will probably wear it tomorrow because tomorrow's such an exciting day. I'm going to Devil Wears Prada with my mum and sister, and I cannot wait at all. Like, I'm so excited to go do that. But yeah, I'm in my like no makeup era, other than the like few spots here, which is from me touching my face so much. I know it is. My skin's, touch wood, doing okay, and I quite like not having that layer on top, especially. I'm feeling more awake as well. I'm not feeling too like, I've been laying out my clothes the night before on my chest, and then I don't have to think about what I need to wear, and then I like get my top half dressed in bed because like it's the whole getting out of bed when it's cold isn't the one. It's actually not been that cold in the flat, so I am being a bit dramatic there, but like there's like 2 Yay! The show was so good. Not my favourite musical ever, but it did so well. To the movie, and Devil Wears Prada is like one of my favourite comfort films, so 10 out of 10 would recommend to a friend. Oh, I am like, let's meal prep. It's all fun and games until you have to wash this and then refill it. I've got 10 minutes until Traitors. I want to get it done and just then be able to chill and watch Traitors. I have to do it by the end of the song. That's how we're going to have to do this. Whack on a bit of Sam Fender people watching, because saw his like promotion tour for his album, and love. We have 5 minutes left, so game set match, I guess. I put yogurt in one of the tubs on, I don't know what day I did it, but I did put yogurt in it. Tuesday, yesterday, duh. And it leaked, so we're not doing that again. Watching a horror film in a cinema is so intense. Like, it's so loud. It's like unnecessarily loud, and for what? Like, if you watched it at home, it wouldn't have been anywhere near as scary. Like, it's not actually that scary. It was actually quite fucking weird, I'll be honest. Like, at times I was like, kept looking at my phone being like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it was so bizarre, and like it was really quite oddly sexual, and I just don't know for what reason it did that. Like, there was just, I don't know, like, I just think, what was the need for that? I didn't really get it, but it was there. It wasn't cringe. Oh, I guess it was slightly cringy, but it was like, it was okay. But I just like, there's no need for this scene. I watched it, probably not, but we've seen it, and it was an experience. And me and Roslyn are now very much bonded blood. I'll be honest. After watching that, like, it is very well and truly bonded us. So there is that. My heart rate went up so high as well. Like, I wish I was joking when I say how high my heart rate went. Like, I was like, I think it hit like 165, 154. Like, it was like in the 150s, which is like insane for a movie to do that. And low-key, may have caused my flare up today. Like, I'm in a bit of pain. And if it was the stress of that movie, like, stress isn't good for endo. So, well, how the movie gave me a flare up. No, it didn't, but I haven't flared today. 1 minute after it started, but hey, it's all done. Now to go and colour while I watch the Traitors. Oh, my favourite thing. I fucking love my colouring book. I'm not loving the cast this year, I'll be honest. I'm not like being like, oh, this is such a banging like season, but I am enjoying it. So there's that. I didn't see it coming up. Oh shit! Someone's been killed. Cool, bye. In a bit. finally Linda is out. Like, I don't know how she lasted so long. Also, I will say Faza gave her some nuzzard because she literally was like, you are not getting me out, and also saying no, another day, like, no, you're gonna be gone as well. And she fully got gone. But this is a little colouring that I did while watching it. I did start this like a couple of nights ago. It has been a while since I picked this up. I have just been so in the uni mindset and like trying to learn, but then also so tired by the end of the day. I just haven't even like thought about picking this up. So hello, it's Friday. We have had a very busy day, but it's been very good. This week has been very insightful. We've done a lot on our current modules, pregnancy and childbirth. I think I may have mentioned that earlier in the vlog. I'm not too sure if I did. Honestly, I don't even know. Like, it's Friday. It feels like Monday was weeks ago. But yeah, it's kind of good to be back in the swing of it and enjoying it. Clients have all been kept on top of, which is really good. That's my only worry ever with going into uni. Like, that comes first over anything. My clients have to be like all sorted out and having the support that they need. That will never slip, no matter how busy uni gets. That is my main priority. I always make sure that Mondays and Wednesdays are dedicated to them and make sure they get all the support that they need, as well as like message them every day. Yeah, I feel like this week has just been very uni. I've not really shown much. It's been a fun week. It's been nice to get back into it and be busy, and I just love learning. And it's very much we're not in the final run of it yet, but it feels like we are. I feel like first term was easing it in, and now it's like, okay, you got to get into it. And then after Easter, it'll be like, you are nearly done, because we'll only have one module left after Easter, 1 or 2 modules left after Easter, and then it'll be the thesis, which is scary. But yeah, it's so exciting. I had a Rudy's pizza, and then I've got these. Oh, guys, we were walking to Rudy's, and right next to Rudy's on Tottenham Court Road is M&S, and I was like, guys, I'm sorry, but I need to go in and get cookies for tonight because I'm going to be watching. How long do I have? 5 minutes until Traitors. I'm going to be watching Traitors and then watching Molly May. I was already hoping to have watched an episode of Molly May by now, but I've been yapping on the phone, and I'm clearly yapping now. Well, there's no point. I can't watch Molly May in 15 minutes, and I've only got 5 minutes left now. But these cookies, sidetracked. I said to the girls, like, I need to get these cookies, and then they saw them. Beanie was like, I know she's watching this being like, oh my god, he said my name. Beanie was like, I need to get them. And then afterwards, Rosalind was like, okay, no, I need to go get his cookies. And the reviews are coming in, and they like them. They're honestly just the best. Like, I will say that they're probably the best cookies I've ever bought. And I'll say they're better than Ben's cookie, and Ben's cookie was my like top, and they are above them. So there's that. I've had this slow this morning. It's now like 11 a.m. on a Saturday, but we're going to go to the library, and then I'm going to my favourite bagel place. It's literally the only bagel place I've tried in London, but it is 12 out of 10 like for lunch with a friend, and then we're going back to the library. So I was like, I'm going to give myself a slow morning because my brain has been fried. Today's like the first morning I've woken up. No, actually, no, yesterday I woke up quite clear-headed as well. But I'm like, woo, like I feel rested, so which is good. But yeah, we're going to head off. I am in my Sisters and Seekers jumper, which since I've had it, I got it for Christmas, and I've just worn it like all the time. And then I have got on this is in the way. I've got my Abercrombie jeans, which I love, and then just like a little tight top underneath. The Abercrombie jeans are the Curve Love, like ultra wide leg, and they're the only ones that I feel comfortable in, and like they don't dig in. They're just so baggy and like perfect. And I'm a thick thigh girl, and a lot of like straight leg or like certain jeans just don't look right, and they don't sit how you want them to. So this is the one. 10/10 recommend. We're gonna head on out. I'm very much in my I don't want to wear makeup era. How long will it last? We don't know. But right now, I just can't be bothered with it. I don't want it sitting on my skin. Like, I just don't like the feeling of it. So we've got dual lip oil, as always, and then I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of this perfume, which is the same perfume that I have worn since I was 16. Just the same scent. It's my favourite scent. I mean, I don't really wear anything else, so it's either this or I think I had Tiffany & Co. at one point, and then Jordan's mum has bought me like a gift box of Tiffany & Co. perfume for Christmas, so that will come back out at some point. But the Victor & Rolf is my favourite ever. So yeah, we're gonna head on out, walk on over to the tube stop. I'm really loving my little walks at the moment to the tube stop. I don't always walk, sometimes I'll drive because lazy girl, do you know what I mean? But I am loving the walking, so should I pack up my bag and get my skedaddle on? I didn't charge my phone last night, which was really stupid. It's now only on 75%, but I guess I can charge it in the library. Kindle is obviously coming with me. We have to read her on the tube, and then I've got my laptop. But we've got so much revision to do. It's quite warm at the moment. When I say warm, I just mean warmer than just feel it was freezing at home. Absolutely freezing. This is the only problem with this hoodie, is that it's so thick that with this jacket it just kind of poofs up at the top, which I don't love, but it's warm, so I'm just going to go with it because the library is going to be freezing. I don't know what 10,000 notifications on my watch, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to make a move. I finished all of the Molly May docs. How many cookies did I eat? How many did you get in a pack? 5. I had 2. They are just like the best thing ever. But yeah, the Molly May doc was a bit sad, to be honest. Like, just feel for her. Like, it's just sad. Like, obviously, like, she's a millionaire, so and have like amazing house. But like, all she wants to do is just have a happy family, and like, it's just sad. But it was a good watch, and I could not imagine sharing that much of like any life on like my life on the internet for people to just scrutinise, because people are horrible. Done about an hour of work, which, to be fair, I managed to get more done in than I thought I would. So now I'm going over to the bagel place for lunch to meet my friend. But yeah, I actually got way more in than I thought I would, which I'm really happy about. And I remembered a lot more than I thought I would. So far I'm not too stressed about this exam, but I'll let you know next week when it's like a week away. But currently I feel like I've actually retained the stuff in the lectures, which is really good. I'm so excited for this lunch. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna get myself a chicken and avocado bagel because it's just the best. I had like a 2-hour lunch break, yapped and ate the bagel, so good, but I didn't film anything, so you have to just imagine what the bagel looked like. But it's now like 6:15 and this is so satisfying. Having all of the ticks off of the notes I need to do today, so it's been a good stint. But now I'm going to go home and edit up this vlog, so thank you for watching if you got this far, and I'll see you next week for another one.